everybody, welcome to Privies and Prim's Flosstube. My name is Doreen and I do cross stitch and punch needle. Lots of punch needle, but I've just come back into cross stitch, so I'm starting to do a lot of that. First thing I want to show you today, I've got some completely finished primitive things that aren't cross stitch or punch needle, and I'm going to show you those. This is supposed to be a pincushion, but I heavily coffee stained it, so the fabric is kind of crunchy. So I would not be using it as a pincushion. On the pattern picture, it has little scissors in here, which I just put these in instead because, again, I won't be using it as a pincushion. I have it hanging on a peg rack, and that's what I'm going to do with mine. I did make the things I'm going to show you, 3 things. I did make 2 of each, one for me and one to sell, and all 3 have been sold. So I do not currently have any for sale, and I do not plan on making any more of these. I may make some other things, but not these same things. So that was a Liberty Creek Primitives pattern, and I believe her patterns right now are 50% off in her Etsy shop. This one is a TFC folk art pattern. Now when you see this pattern on her Etsy shop, it is a black angel, it's not white, and it doesn't have the hair on it. This is sheep's wool that I added on, so this is also heavily coffee stained, and this is also hanging on the peg rack. And the next item is from Chestnut Junction. That is a Chestnut Junction pattern. So this is also heavily coffee stained. So you could use the bottom part as a pincushion, but I just made it to be decorative. This is quilt shop fabric. It's pretty thick. And with the heavy coffee stain, it makes it kind of hard to use for pins. But I added some of the pattern doesn't have this Spanish moss here, and I did add that just to make it look a little more like a nest. So those are the things that I made that are primitives. I haven't done that style of thing in a long time, but I just kind of got inspired the other day by something I saw on Instagram and decided I felt like sewing. Okay, the next thing I will show you my WIP in cross stitch. This is where I have so far. Let's see if that shows you better. This, I'm not sure what this fabric is. It was given to me. I think it might be even weave because it's got some pretty big holes, maybe 28 count even weave. And this is the pattern that I'm doing. But I saw someone post it on, I think it was Instagram, and it might have been Facebook, but what she did is left off the words at the bottom, and she made it like a dome and made it as a stand-up, and that's how I'm going to do mine. And there's the information on that. It's from Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher magazine, and I believe it doesn't say it on here, but I believe it does say copyright 2020. I think this is the spring 2020 issue, and again, that is how far I've gotten on that. I'll be working on that today. And then I have a finish, my little bunny here. This is on Osnaburg that I coffee stained. And I did change the color on this one. It's just DMC. Or actually, this is not DMC. I forget what the thread is on that. I will add it here at the bottom. It's a variegated, but this is the pattern for that. And I'm not really a pink girl, so I changed it to the blue. That's the information. This again, spring 2020 issue of Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher magazine. So this is Osnaburg, and I stitched it 2/2. I'm going to make that into a little pillow, just a bowl filler. And then I have some patterns that I just bought. And I know everyone's talking about the Nashville needlework, that they're ordering patterns, and Winter from the Happy Camper, I'm sorry, I thought I set my lighting and I didn't, so it's not too bad. Anyway, every time I see that I think of you, Winter, and her channel. Check it out, the Happy Camper, HAPI. She gives me some, she told me how to lock the lighting so it didn't keep changing, and I thought I did, but I didn't. Okay, these are some cross stitch patterns that I bought. This one, I'm going to do it for my camper, but my camper is only 9 feet long and 6 feet wide. There's very little wall space, but this was so cute. And because I really try to simplify my life and be sort of a minimalist, not extreme, but I don't like clutter and I don't really like extra stuff. This is just adorable. So I had to get it to do it for the camper, and I'm going to have to find a place to put it. I'm not sure where that's going to be. And then I thought also, if I just change the colors, I can make it primitive for my house so that it matches my kind of colors. So that is one pattern I bought. And I go to a store in Johnson City, Tennessee, and it's called Cross Stitch and Crafts. And I do have a video that shows you a tour of the store, and I will link that down in the description box. This is the other pattern I bought, and I love that one. I'm not sure when I will get to this one because it's a little bigger. It's Little House Needleworks, and I probably will be stitching it on Osnaburg. Just, you know, I got Osnaburg on Amazon, and I think it was $5 and something for a yard, and then I coffee stain it. And it works for me. I can't afford, nor do I want to pay the prices for hand-dyed linen. So that is it for all of my creations. This is kind of a short video. I did have a giveaway, and last week I had to use the word robin, and several people put that in. So I'm going to insert here the random comment picker for the winner. Okay, we had 27 people that commented the word robin, and I'm going to start the random comment picker, and we'll see who the winner is. And it is Bonnie Hale, and she wrote, "Love your punch needle bunnies, Robin." Thank you, Robin. Please get in touch with me by email, and I will post my email here, and I'll get your pattern right out to you. Thanks, everyone. So congratulations to the winner. Get in touch with me. My email I will put right here. And I still have not heard from any of the other winners. I'm not sure. I've got 3 patterns here that I have chose winners for, and none of them have got in touch with me, which means they're not watching the video. So I will wait a little while longer. But on the first one, I'm going to maybe try to contact a person, the people that won them. Maybe I can reply to their comment, but you know, there's a lot of this scamming going on, so that's a kind of iffy thing. But really, you need to watch the future videos to see if you're a winner. So anyway, so I'm trying to figure out how to go about that, because I have 3 winners that haven't contacted me. So the best thing to do is to email me. And you know, don't click on any links in comments. You've probably heard this from other Flosstube videos. There's some scammers, something about Telegram, lucky you've won, and that's not for me. I will announce your name here in the video if you have won. So one more thing I wanted to tell you. I am going to my rug hooking group today, and I'm going to take some pictures for you, and I'll insert those at the end of the video. And we always take a snack with us. Everybody brings a snack to share. So this week I made, it's caramel pecan cheesecake, and I've made this before for camping rallies, and it's really, really good. This is the picture. Now mine does not look that pretty. I will insert a picture of mine, but it tastes just as good. And this is the recipe. I'll hold this up here if you want to screenshot that, or you may be able to find it from their website. But it is totally delicious. Pretty easy to make. It does take 2 packages of cream cheese. Now, I just get the Walmart brand. You don't have to get the Philadelphia cream cheese brand. The website is creamcheese.com, so you might be able to find the recipe there. It is Philadelphia 3-step caramel pecan cheesecake. And I thought, my thought process was, I'm not a morning person, so I thought that I would get up really early this morning and take the cream cheese out of the refrigerator so it could soften, and then when I actually got up to stay up, it would be ready to mix, because you have to refrigerate this for 3 hours, and my meeting's at 1 o'clock. So I got up finally and I was ready to get up and make it, and I swore that I had taken the cream cheese out of the refrigerator. Apparently I just dreamt that I took the cream cheese out of the refrigerator, because I even remembered it comes in a block, 2 blocks together, wrapped in the plastic wrap from Walmart. And I even remember cutting those blocks apart and laying them out. So apparently I just dreamt that and I never did it. So I had to put it in the microwave to soften it up a little bit. But it all worked out. It's only going to get chilled for 2 hours instead of 3. And I'm hoping that's enough. So I think that's it, everybody. Let me know in the comments here what you have ordered from the Nashville Needlework. What pre-order did you do? I will insert a picture. I only pre-ordered 1 pattern, so it's really good because I really like primitives, and there weren't really many primitives, but I ordered I don't know if there were really any, but I did order Teresa Kogut, the egg collector, and I ordered that from my LNS, and I will insert a picture here and show you what it looks like. It's super cute, and I like, even though it's cute, it's also prim because of the way the bunny is and stuff, so I really like it. And that's all I got for you this week. So if you're the winner, make sure you contact me by email, and if you're the winner from the past, get in touch with me. Okay. So I'm going to probably let me insert the names across the bottom here of the previous winners. And if you're one of them, get in touch with me. I'm not going to continue to wait. I'll give it like 1 more week, and then I'm just going to redraw them again. So everybody have a great weekend. Hope you're being blessed. I am blessed every single day, and I will see you on the next video. And don't forget, if you want to follow along what I'm doing, like when I was making these primitive things, I was posting this on my Facebook and on Instagram. The links for my Instagram and Facebook and Etsy are in the description box, so you can click on those and follow along and see what I'm doing in between videos. And I will see you next time. Bye.